Welcome everyone. My name is Ariel Gavilan. I know it's a hard name to pronounce, so buongiorno. Basically, we want to make sure that we make your time worth. Not only revealing one car, probably you know, Cattiva, but we have a special surprise for you that we haven't told anyone about it. And to tell you more about those two cars and also the present and the future of the Fiat brand, it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Jason Stojcevic, who is head of the Fiat brand for North America. Jason?
My name is Jason Stojcevic. I'm the head of the Fiat brand for North America. In addition to that, I've met a lot of you guys, but I'm also responsible for the California Business Center for the Chrysler Group. So in that role, which is based in Southern California, I have not only Fiat responsibility, but Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram as well. And we cover a total of about 150 dealerships. So the transition into the Fiat role was pretty seamless for the most part, and that's kind of one of the exciting reasons that we're here today. California's largest market that we have for Fiat represents over 20% of all U.S. retail business, and as you'll see with some of the new product offerings that we have today, I expect that number to grow. And then secondly, we're here at Concorso, which is one of the largest Italian car events in the world. So for the Fiat brand to be here, it's an absolute no-brainer. So again, we're excited, and I appreciate you guys coming out and spending some time with us. Ever since we introduced the brand back in 2010, we've been working very hard to bring new products to the market. And not just all new products, but doing a lot with one piece of sheet metal. We've prided ourselves on being able to do a lot with the hatchback through various buzz models. We brought the Abarth to market, the Abarth Cabrio to market, and now over here to my right, the all-new Fiat 500L, which is our first four-door offering. It hit market last month, and sales have been very good so far. Again, the product's just hitting the showrooms. And then over here, the all-electric 500E that we're only going to sell in the state of California. I want to talk a little bit about these cars before we get into the status of the brand and the two new offerings that we're going to share with you today. The 500L is extremely important for us for a couple reasons. First, it allows us to graduate our current customers into a new offering. So lifestyle changes, needs change, they aspire to be a part of the Fiat brand, but the hatchback just simply doesn't work. So now we're able to capture those people and retain those people. That's big for our brand because we're coming into that part of the life cycle now where they're coming back into market. So, and secondly, and probably even more importantly, is the size of the industry that car exposes us to. Today, the microcar is about 6/10 of all sales in the industry, a quite low number. But now, and this is a little bit of a hybrid, a little bit of our own Fiat math, but we believe with the L and the hatch, we're going to expose ourselves to about 4% plus of the total industry. And with some cuts of it, it could be even higher than that. But that excites us. Again, we have to grow. In order to do that, you have to be into more segments, especially as the industry is as hot as it is today. So product's been key for us. We've pushed a lot. We've gotten as aggressive as we possibly could on the product side. We're very unique in the marketplace when it comes to our marketing efforts. As you guys see, hopefully, and still love the Italians are coming 500L spot, and we also have a broad distribution network. So those things have allowed us to be successful from a sales perspective, but also maintain that momentum moving forward. So for us, that's kind of the keys to our success. On the sales front, in 2012, we sold over 40,000 vehicles in the United States. To put that into perspective, it's taken other new brands, other relevant new brands, as many as 7 years to accomplish that. This year, 2 months ago, we crossed 100,000 sales in North America with the Fiat brand. Another great accomplishment for us. So again, the sales momentum continues to build. And then in 2013, we're up 4% calendar year to date, and we have a string of 17 consecutive months of sales growth. And with two new cars, plus the buzz models that I'm going to be showing you guys today, I don't expect that to go away anytime soon. So again, a lot of momentum on the sales side. And for us to be launching two new cars effectively in back-to-back months, we're extremely excited. We've done, again, a lot with one car, but now, again, we literally get to expand into a bigger part of the industry. So again, it's about product. But for us, it's not about any product. It's about Italian design and style. It's about European technology, and it's about providing a value to the consumer. Those things are important to us. The last thing that we want to do is put another appliance into the marketplace. Yes, our brand is known for small cars, but again, we're not going to compromise and just put wheels on the road. We're going to stay true to our roots and provide something that the consumer aspires to drive and is proud of. If you look around here, there's Italian cars probably valued in the millions of dollars. There's things here actually that I've never even seen before. It's quite impressive, but they're Italian cars. What the Fiat brand can do is allow the consumer to break into that Italian style and design without breaking the bank account. It's a value, it's affordable. And so again, that's kind of one of the things we've prided ourselves on. We have a unique customer base. 55% of the customers are baby boomers, and 45% are millennial and Gen Xers. Just as many of our consumers make $60,000 as make $120,000. And when you start to look at the trade-in vehicles that we get, over 80% come from C segment and above, which is a massive number. Again, so we play in the micro segment, but we're selling this vehicle just about everywhere, and that's the hatchback data only. So again, you start to talk about the L and then the E, and then you kind of, the sky's the limit for us. So we have to kind of chop up segments and look at what we would somewhat consider to be our competitive set to determine how big that's going to be. But we have to keep doing that. In order to be able to cast such a wide net, we have to continually refresh the lineup. And again, it doesn't have to be with all new vehicles. It's with buzz vehicles. It's with kind of one-off models. That's what allows us to continue to capture more and more of the market. So that's kind of why we're here today. Ariel mentioned earlier that we have 2 new vehicles to share with you. One of them you might be somewhat familiar with. The other will be breaking news, if you will. But the first car, it comes from the Italian word cattiva, which means naughty yet cool. So when we started to talk about this concept, if you will, we challenged the design team to show us or bring us the darker side of the Fiat 500. And with that, the team came back with the Fiat 500 Cattiva. The Fiat 500 Cattiva has blacked out headlamps, blacked out tail lamps, blacked out fog lamp bezels, a unique gloss black roof, and in the back you can see a very aggressive gloss black rear spoiler and 16-inch hyper black aluminum wheels. So again, the darker side for the 500. On the inside, keep it pretty consistent. Black and gray cloth sport seats, a leather wrapped black steering wheel, and a leather wrapped black shift knob. So again, this was a vehicle that when we pushed the design team to bring something to market that showed a little bit of a different side, but had that personality and that distinction that we're known for, they came back and brought us this vehicle. It also has a factory tuned look, so we expect that to do extremely well in the marketplace, especially in the state of California. For those of you that live here, you know the all black look is very relevant, and it seems to be going across all OEMs. So with that, we're excited to have this car here, again, the Fiat 500 Cattiva. As you guys know, at Fiat, we like to associate ourselves with like-minded brands. And an example of that would be Gucci. So 2 years ago, we set out, teamed up with Gucci, and actually created a limited edition model. That ended up being the fastest selling Fiat that we've done to date. It was so popular that we couldn't meet the consumer demand for the first model year that we did it again. So this year we changed gears a little bit. We decided to look sharp and live smart in Italian fashion and team up with GQ. The two brands make a lot of sense. There's a lot of synergy there together. So again, we sat down with the design team and said, okay, use the inspiration of GQ, who's an icon when it comes to men's fashion and style. Take that sense of style and their sense of wit and bring us a vehicle that makes sense for both brands. And with that, I'd like to introduce to you the Fiat 500C GQ Edition. So you'll see here we have an all-new 16-inch hyper black aluminum 5-spoke wheel with a red center cap and matching backbone. As far as the interior of the vehicle, you have satin interior accents, all leather GQ sport seats with Alcantara inserts that are accented by a steam striped leather. In addition to that, you have unique GQ badging and also an embossed GQ logo on the seat back. But what we love about this vehicle is not only how beautiful it is on the outside and the inside, but it has an athletic performance as well. So we think we have a match made in heaven from a product perspective and a branding perspective. As I mentioned to you guys earlier, for us, it's not just about bringing any cars to the market. It's about staying true to the Italian style and design. It's about staying true to the European technology and what the consumer expects to get out of us while providing value yet not compromising personalization and having a custom product into the marketplace. So hopefully you guys would agree that between the 500C GQ Edition and the Fiat 500 Cattiva, we've done exactly that. With that being said, thank you guys for your time and enjoy the rest of your trip here in Concorso.